What's going on, guys? DR back again with another video, and today what I want to talk about is why your mindset is actually killing your gains, right? And I see this so much, guys, with a lot of people. I'll see people at the gym, people will reach out to me and they're like, oh man, DR, I would like to lose this big stomach I have, right? Or hey, I want to lose a bunch of weight. Hey, I need to lose 50 pounds. Hey, I need to lose 100 pounds. What should I do? Right? But the thing is, after like asking them a couple of more questions and really seeing, where their mind is at, I realize they're absolutely cooked and they're just never going to actually achieve the goal and actually achieve the result that they want in the first place because they don't have their mindset right. Guys, listen. If your mindset is not right and you don't have a deep enough emotional reason tied to why you want to actually achieve a result in the gym, you're going to be cooked and you're just not going to actually achieve it. That is the bottom line, man. Like, I just see it all the time with so many guys. Like, they say they have motivation, but they really don't, right? Motivation, I mean, it comes and goes, man. You're going to have some days you're not feeling motivated whatsoever, right? You're going to have some days where you're tired. You're going to have some days where you don't feel like hitting the gym. You're going to have some days where you don't want to stick to your diet, right? So it actually goes beyond just motivation. It actually goes to discipline, right? What is actually going to create that discipline so that you can actually stay consistent and actually see results? And it comes down to your mindset, guys. Your mindset is really what's going to end up creating that discipline. And here's the big thing. The big thing, guys, is that you need to have an emotional reason, a strong emotional reason as to why you want to achieve your fat loss goals, right? Why do you want to get shredded? Why do you want to lose weight in the first place? Like, what is actually the core reason behind it versus just, oh, I want to look a little bit better, right? What is the actual emotion behind it? And I'll give you an example. So when I first got into working out, right? It was my freshman year of college and I had just gotten out of a bad breakup, right? So I had gotten out of a bad breakup, I was pissed off, I was depressed and everything, but that ended up becoming a huge motivating factor for me to actually go out there and want to level up, right? I remember I was looking at myself in the mirror. I hated the way that I looked at the time. And I was like, you know what? I need to become better. I need to become more attractive. I need to improve my confidence, right? And I also wanted to improve my dating options too. So I had all these different emotional reasons and emotional ties that was actually going to, propel me forward so that I could actually go out there and start achieving results, man. And this is what a lot of you guys need. I'll ask some people, I'll be at the gym and I'll ask you, I'm like, okay, well, why do you want to lose weight? And they're just like, okay, well, I just want to look a little bit better. That's not enough, man. You got to have something deeper, right? Is it that, you want to improve your confidence? Well, why is improving your confidence going to be important to you? Why do you want to, why do you want to level up your physique in the first place, right? Are you trying to improve your dating options? Right? Do you hate the way that women are looking at you right now? Do you hate the way that, just people in general look at you? Do people look at you and they're like, oh, this guy is overweight. This guy is not attractive, right? Does that make you feel a certain way? Like, I want you to start thinking about all of these reasons as to why this is important to you. Right? Why is this goal important to you? Why is losing 50 pounds that important to you? And once you have this, and once you have this locked in, then it's actually going to help you stay motivated, like I said before, on those days where you don't feel like going to the gym, man. Because I tell you right now, if you don't have an emotional reason and the day comes where you're just like, oh man, I don't feel like going to the gym, you're going to find every excuse in the book not to go to the gym. You're going to find every excuse in the book to not stick to your diet. Because like I said, man, I have so many people reaching out to me and they're like, oh yeah, I keep falling off of my diet. You don't have a strong enough emotional reason behind it. Because if you did, then you'd be able to stay disciplined even on days where you don't feel like it. And that is what is actually going to create results. That is actually what's going to create consistency. Guys, listen, if I didn't have the discipline that I do, I would not look good whatsoever, right? I would look pretty much how I did like my freshman year of college if I didn't have any discipline. So that is really what it takes. It's not just some super secret formula. It's not just, oh man, I hopped on this workout program and that was all it took to, uh, become super attractive or, have a freaking six pack, right? It's not just that. Or, hey, I just hopped on this secret diet and, all of a sudden now I'm super shredded. No, it really comes all the way down to your mindset and making sure that you have that discipline. And another thing that I see a lot of guys are doing is you're looking for far too quick of results, right? Listen, it took me, let me think. So I started working out when I turned 21 years old. I would say by the time I was like 6 months in is really when I started to see like changes in the physique quite a bit. I would say after around 6 months, but it wasn't until like a year in, 2 years in, where I really started to get that, right shape that I was looking for, right? So instead of looking for a quick fix, guys, you have to know that, hey, I'm signing up for fitness for the long run, right? This is a long-term journey that you're going to be in. You got to think about this like, hey, I'm signing up for this for life. This is a lifelong journey. I am completely transforming where I am today to, where I want to get to. Because that's the thing, building an attractive and good looking physique, man, it's going to take a little bit of time, right? And everyone is going to have a different starting point, right? Some of you guys might be, a little bit on the heavier side. Some of you guys might be a little bit more average. Some of you guys might be, like super skinny or whatnot. And each of you, depending on your journey, is going to have, a different look that you're looking for. Some want to build muscle, some just want to lose weight, etc. But the bottom line is it is going to take time. So be patient with the journey. You need to make sure that you are enjoying the process, right? Like when I was first getting into fitness, guys, I was enjoying every single minute of it. And I still do to this day. I've been working out for over 8 years now, right? And I still love getting up and going to the gym, hitting a good workout. And it really supercharges me for the rest of my day too, right? So like think of the gym, man, as like that place of solace. You know what I'm saying? Like think of the gym as like your sanctuary where you can go in there, let off steam, make gains, become a better man, right? And this whole fitness journey has just been super, super enjoyable. You know what I'm saying? Like I want you guys to actually enjoy being on this journey, right? Because you are becoming a better man because of it. You're improving your confidence, you're learning discipline, right? You're learning truly what it takes to level up your life and level up your physique, man. This is look, if you are on a fitness journey right now and you are, serious about being locked in, like you are really taking a step that most people just aren't actually going to be able to do. Because they hold themselves back, right? You're doing something that, most people are never going to accomplish. Look, if you have actually gone to the gym consistently, for months on end, for years on end, you're doing something that 99% of the world isn't going to do. If you actually end up, hitting your goals and hitting your results, right, and actually getting a six pack, you're doing something that 99% of people will never be able to see, right? Most people will never be able to see their abs because, look at the world today, bro. Look at the world today. The world today is absolutely cooked, man. The food choices that people make are just absolutely disgusting. And I've been there too. Don't get me wrong. I've been there. Look, in my freshman year of college, I'm gonna be honest, I was eating like absolute crap. I was eating freaking pizza every single day. I was eating donuts. I was eating ice cream. I was having like root beer floats every single day. I was drinking like 2 liters of soda. I was going to freaking, what's it called? Toppers. I was going to Toppers and getting like that huge Toppers box, right? That had like the cinnamon sticks. What else they have in there? Cinnamon sticks, pizza, chicken wings, mozzarella sticks, the whole works, man. Like my freshman year of college, guys, I was absolutely cooked. And eating habits were horrible. But once I really took a look in the mirror, like I said before, and, seriously locked in on my goals. And I was like, okay, who do I want to become? What do I want to look like? How is this going to improve my life? How is this going to improve my confidence? How is this going to improve my dating life and my attraction? That's when everything changed for me. That's when I started hitting the gym 5 days a week, 6 days a week, 7 days a week. You know what I'm saying? Like, I became addicted to it. And that's how I want it to be for you guys. I want you guys to start becoming addicted to going to the gym. Start being addicted to actually seeing your body transform. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, this is a very enjoyable process. So that's the biggest thing that I wanted to talk about today, guys, is really just making sure that you have the right mindset while you're on this journey. Don't just have like a random generic goal of, hey, I just want to lose 20 pounds, right? Like I said before, you want to make sure that you have some strong emotional tie to it. Maybe, like I said, you want to improve, your attraction. You want to improve your dating life, right? Or, maybe someone said something and it made you feel a certain type of way about yourself and about your confidence, right? Remember that moment. Remember how that made you feel. Don't get depressed about it. Don't get down on it. Just use it as fuel. Use it as motivation. You know what I'm saying? When I went through a bad breakup, like I said earlier, in my freshman year at college, I was depressed for a little bit, but I shook that off and I said, you know what? I'm using this as motivation. I'm using this to make myself a better man. I'm using this to actually be able to lock in, focus on myself, and actually achieve an elite looking physique. You know what I'm saying? So like, that is the way that you guys got to think about it. That's the way that you got to approach it when it comes to the mindset, guys. And if you do that, then you are setting yourself up for the best type of success and to actually go out there and achieve a good looking, attractive, and be the best version of yourself that you can be, right? And achieve that physique you're looking for. So that's it for today's video. Oh, also, if you are looking for the step-by-step process and you want to know the step-by-step process to actually achieve an attractive, aesthetic-looking physique, I definitely recommend checking out my Hollywood Body program. Link is going to be down below in the description, and I'm going to run you guys through nutrition, dieting, the workouts, exercises, everything you need to know. And yeah, man, go ahead, check it out if you're serious about really leveling up your physique. Once again, link is going to be down below. That's it for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed it, go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe for me. And also leave a comment, and let me know any questions that you might have or where you are in your fitness journey. God bless, and I'll catch you next time.